Chapter 6. The risks of accelerated innovation. One of the significant risks of accelerated innovation is the possibility that individuals and eventually society as a whole may struggle to keep pace. When the rate of change outstrips society's ability to absorb and integrate new ideas, it can lead to instability. Our societal framework, comprising laws, religion, and social norms, is inherently designed to process new ideas at a slower, more deliberate pace. This gradual absorption is what enables society to maintain order and coherence while adapting to change. However, the rapid succession of accession events, each bringing transformative shifts, poses a challenge to this framework. When the pace of societal change becomes overwhelmingly fast, it can erode foundational structures before they have a chance to adapt. This misalignment between the speed of innovation and societal integration creates friction, often manifesting as cultural tensions. The United States, for example, has experienced these tensions in the form of culture wars. These conflicts arise when traditional norms and values clash with the rapid influx of new ideas and technologies. The faster the rate of change, the greater the potential for societal dissonance, highlighting the critical need for balancing innovation with mechanisms that allow society to adapt and thrive in a changing world. Blockbuster's Blunder, the risks of ignoring accession events. Companies and individuals who fail to adapt to accession events risk catastrophic failure. In a world of slow, predictable evolution, maintaining the status quo might seem safe. But in an environment where accession events occur with increasing frequency, clinging to the status quo becomes one of the most dangerous strategies imaginable. Rapid change demands rapid adaptation. And one of the most infamous examples of a company that failed to adapt is Blockbuster Video. To be clear, this is not a story of incompetence or foolishness. Blockbuster was led by intelligent, capable business people who were blindsided by the radical shifts in their industry. Their downfall is a case study in how quickly success can erode when the criteria for success undergoes a seismic shift.
Blockbuster's initial success.
Blockbuster began in a fragmented video rental market during the Betamax VHS format wars. When VHS emerged as the dominant standard, Blockbuster consolidated the market by acquiring and replacing smaller independent video stores. Leveraging their size, they secured better deals with movie studios and passed those savings to customers. By 2002, Blockbuster had grown into a $5 billion business, a meteoric rise in just over a decade. Their success, however, became their blind spot. Blockbuster's leadership defined their business as renting VHS cassettes and extrapolated that model into the future. They failed to recognize the true nature of their business, delivering entertainment in the most convenient and efficient way possible. By anchoring their strategy to the VHS format, they limited their vision and missed the technological shifts that would redefine their market. The technological shift. By the late 1990s, the digital revolution was underway. Napster demonstrated the power of distributing digital content, and soon after, similar technologies were applied to movies. Innovations like high-speed internet, digital compression, and increased storage capacity converged to make digital movie distribution feasible. Netflix recognized this shift early, offering both DVD by mail and digital streaming services. Blockbuster, however, remained tethered to their physical stores. They failed to anticipate how digital delivery could transform their industry, even as customers began demanding greater. Convenience, Blockbuster doubled down on their traditional model, focusing on in-store rentals and incremental gains like popcorn and candy sales. This short-term thinking left them vulnerable to the disruptive force of Netflix and other emerging competitors. The consequences of playing it safe. Blockbuster's leadership prioritized incremental improvements over transformational change. They sought 10% gains, a slightly better customer experience, slightly higher sales, instead of pursuing 10x innovations. This approach might sustain a business in a static market, but in a world of rapid change, it's a recipe for obsolescence. In hindsight, Blockbuster had several options to mitigate their decline. They could have, 1, recognize the accession event. By identifying the potential of digital distribution early, they could have pivoted to a Netflix-like model. 2, leveraged their brand. As a well-known industry leader, Blockbuster had the brand. Recognition to compete effectively in the digital space. 3, sold the business. If leadership had acknowledged their inability to compete, they could have sold the company while it still held significant value. Instead, Blockbuster clung to their existing model, allowing Netflix to dominate the digital market. By 2010, just 8 years after their peak, Blockbuster declared bankruptcy. Their stores became relics of a bygone era, while Netflix emerged as the new leader in home entertainment.
Lessons for the future.
Blockbuster's story underscores the dangers of linear thinking in a rapidly changing world. In today's business environment, seeking merely to sweat another 10% out of an existing model is no longer sufficient. Companies must think differently, seeking transformative 10x changes rather than incremental gains. Moreover, accession events are not unique to any one industry. Just as Netflix disrupted Blockbuster, Netflix itself faces growing competition from Hulu, Apple, Amazon, and other streaming platforms. The market is continually evolving, and today's winners must remain vigilant to avoid becoming tomorrow's losers. The broader lesson is clear. Success in a world of accession events requires constant innovation and adaptability. Businesses that fail to embrace change will be replaced by those that do. This cycle of creative destruction is not only inevitable, but essential for societal progress, ensuring that resources are reallocated to ventures with greater potential for growth and innovation. In the end, the fall of Blockbuster is not just a cautionary tale, it's a reminder of the opportunities that lie in recognizing and adapting to the transformative power of accession events.